Yeah, I put in the application for a presidential pardon because I believe that Joe Biden has the same responsibility to me that he had to his own son. And I would expect that the same exact pardon that he gave his son has to go to me and to anybody else that's on that enemies list, whether they want it or not. Because I assure you, solitary confinement where I did 51 days sucks.
Michael Cohen, I believe wholeheartedly that the solitary confinement was just a terrible experience for you. And I think your point about the enemies, the proverbial enemies list, right, is a good one. I wonder, have you heard anything back from the administration? It is my understanding that two things. The administration, one, is not going to give a pardon to anybody that doesn't want one. So folks who have prominently gone out and said, I do not want a pardon, the president is not going to issue a pardon to people that don't want one. But two,
they'll change their mind when they're sitting behind closed doors. That I can assure you, they're going to kick themselves in the backside for that one.
I think hindsight will always be 20/20. I guess my question is, have you heard from the Biden administration? And I am struck by your comparing yourself and Hunter Biden. And I wonder if, well, I'm going to just tell you, Michael Cohen, we're on national TV, we have a conversation. I don't necessarily think that's your best way to go get a pardon. I mean, Hunter Biden is the president's last surviving son. But your other point, why I do think is a strong one.
I'm somebody's son also, by the way.
Agreed. You are somebody's son. But, I mean, to be very clear, you're not the president's son. And he pardoned Hunter primarily because that is his son, I think. I did not ask the president this directly. I want to be very clear. But your point about the fact that there are many other people who are in the ire of the president-elect who could be in danger like yourself, I do think is a strong one.
And it is, and it's a reality. You know, you have to take Donald Trump for his word. When he turns on, so far, everything that he said that he intends to do, he actually intends to do. And he has been doing it. One by one by one. Now, it may not all happen on day one, as he said, but ultimately he'll have 4 years plus with a whole group of individuals that are now going to be filling government positions in order to help him effectuate his goals.
And Michael Cohen will have the last word on that one. Michael Cohen, it is very good to see you. Thank you for coming on. Much, much more to discuss next, folks. You are watching The Weekend.